Yo, what's up people? We're back at Riola for the Nationals. The track looks pretty much exactly the same, but we're gonna walk it again anyway. And if you want any line tips, I'm gonna try show you what all the lines are saying. So let's quickly go have a look. Gooey, gooey, gooey. Oh, send us a postcard next time. So the start is slippery then.
Do you want to get a time lapse?
So the start is slippery. Pretty gooey. There's a nice line over the rocks there, and then wide for the turn. Almost looks like this week you can get up on that bank to set that up a bit more. So that would be cool if a line cuts in there. This is all looking the same as last week. Again, I'll probably do the same of going over that and running outside and bouncing off that wall and then going high again. Still not looking like anyone really was riding that. And there is a line past these people, these idiots, up there. It's looking good. So bounce off of here, turn, and then high the next bit. Down a little bit, there's still a massive hole there. You can see if you can get up there, it's a little bit smoother. And then along the top there, wide again, just making the track flow a bit. See pretty rough rocks, but when you're going quick, it's not too much of a bother. Guy will show you the lines. Look at him go, or her. Off of there, I've been gapping into there. It's all fine. You can run wherever you want really. It's all about carrying speed for this next bit. Here, you've got a few lines on this little turn. I've always liked this middle bit because it's just got so much support. And then I usually just go middle down there as well. But I mean, if you can set up wide, it's not looking bad. It's just looking hard. It looks like there's a lot of support here at the moment, actually, where it's washed down. Coming straight down just pops you into this rut here. Nice, I find. Left, again, like I said last time, there's that little bank you can hop onto for a little bit of a pump. But if you find it easier just to come out normally, go out normally. It's all preference, really. You got talking through the turn.
So this is the turn.
It is the turn.
Turn right, not left.
Uh-huh.
Take the high line as well, because then there's lesser chance of you gonna die. It's a little drop there.
You're long in it too much.
Let's measure that. Yeah.
Are you actually gonna run through it?
Yeah.
Go on, quick.
So this is how you take the corner.
Yeah. Nah, you want to be high up there. High up there to get the extra boost. What are you saying here then? Straight over into the main? Over those
Yeah,
rocks?
I would. Go to the left, and then that
that
opens up the corner a bit more.
I've heard you can gap to there though.
You can do, but I wouldn't advise to do that.
It's quite gnarly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
This is the exit of the turn. It's quite sloppy. I'd still just be following main line. It's quite the case with this top bit, to be honest, because you can just hit that the hardest. Ooh. There's an inside line there, but I'm always a bigger fan of this one. You can just hit this one pinned and it sets you up really good for the exit. I'll quickly show you a bit further down, but you can just come off there as far as you can. You can go like off of here, up along that, and it sets you firing out down to that corner down there. I don't think this is the right track walk attire. Anyway, you come down that straight bit along this high, so you just drop in into the outside there and you can just pin it round. Following that round, outside, this bit's really, really wide. I was liking last week going wide there along that top bit to set yourself up good for the next turn. Here's all your line choices. It's probably one of the widest sections of the track, to be fair. But I was going up there, down, across. You swing the right there into those trees and then left out. So for me, it's all about setting up for that turn there, which is easiest to do from there. Hit it, carry speed because it's very flat down there. That's the outside bit there. I like hitting this rut here to set up better for that. You can see again here, another tight turn. You can gap these roots up in, just get a bit of a pump into the turn. It's actually pretty good. This bit here is open, but it's just way too tight there. You need to carry good speed because that is a flat straight where you'll be doing some pedaling. It is a flat straight. I'll just go along the left. It's the smoothest, you can get the pedals in and it's not muddy, so you'll probably carry some good speed. Here is a little bit of line choice that I can give you. There's obviously off this drop and up there. Last week up there was working really, really well because that berm is destroyed. You could go up there and kind of cut inside the destroyed bit and carry some really, really good speed. I mean, I don't think camera's going to do it much justice, but that's the hole there. And I think I was getting there and kind of doing my turn in there and hitting this, cutting inside because you want to carry as much speed for this drop because it's quite soft. It's actually fine if you commit, but you just got to commit. Just jump. Go on. Ooh. Why does he run like that? Well, no, that's better than last week, because last week it was a massive rut. So they've actually done some good work there. Filled it in, and that's a little double down there. Just got to commit to them things. Hang on. I'm just taking it. Yeah. This is a drop. Landing, looking good again. Oh, see, you can even... you can even run down it. Just commit to this one again. You kind of come off at a bit of an angle. But if you just follow the trail, it's good. Hit this berm, and there's a little double out. Got to carry speed.
The jump.
No. More speed than that. And if you can land backside that, you save yourself some time. Top section done. You get a nice break with a nice view into the open section. First shoot, there's a little couple with 2 steps there, which you can double. This whole bit was a swamp last time. It's looking a bit dry now. There's like a little bit of a stream running through, but there's a rock that's a bit kicky, so if you can just get over them. This is the bit where I got sketchy last time. Deep rut. It straightens off a bit after that. There's not really too much you can do here with lines, just because it's such a deep rut now. It's all about keeping balanced, keeping off the brakes so you're balanced, and then carrying speed. This bit here is pretty flat. You can't see because these 2 falls in front. And little jump there.
If you want, you can get optimal air. Just
optimal air. Down. This is like getting towards the bottom of it now. There's quite a tight turn. If you take this inside here, you can go above the rock, and it just opens it up a bit. This is a little, you can double down to there to give you as much boost as possible for the drop. Whoa, for the drop just behind them, just there. You can pre-hop that a little bit. Like from here, pre-hop, so you can land backside down. Backside down there. That's the drop there. Tree close to your head. It's super like skinny, and up here, so you go down here, hook her right up, and this is where, like, in my opinion, probably one of the techiest bits of the track is. So here's where you turn up. Low line, high line. I think everyone was on the high line. I was on the high line. You can take the low line though. A few routes getting up onto it, but there's where they are. It's pretty gnarly. Oh my god, this is going to be gnarly. This is going to be very gnarly. There's the line in. Most people was going down here between the tree and the rock, in there, hitting the rut. I ended up going there and then off of the rock, but where there is so boggy. But here's like a kind of side-on view. That's over the rock, down, and between the tree. The entrance to the rock is looking gnarly, so we'll have to see how it develops. But one of those 2 lines is what I'll be on, I'm sure. All right, I'm getting eaten by the bugs now. But again, another angle down there. It just sets you up better for this exit here. Whereas this is super tight, and I think most people just end up in the netting. So you can either come through here and just like go to flat, because that is quite steep there where he's just run down. Or you can try pop off of these routes and land backside. If you can do that, you can get a bit of better speed. High line there, it's got loads of routes on the backside, and the low line there is pretty safe, but it is a little bit more twisty and uphill. Whereas that's like straight. This is just a sprint. We're definitely making our way down now to the like sort of top of the entrance to Star Wars. This is the hip. Bomb straight down there. Let's have a look. Here's like, you can't really see it on camera. It's a little drop, little wiggly bit. This is looking pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's not too muddy. So far, the only really muddy bit I've seen is that rock slab. So here's the one little change from last week, is that inside is now closed, which I was using. But I think I'll just go around there, just round the tree, and then on the same line. You can let one run wide, but I find it sends you too much to that tree. I like going there and then trying to get up high. Here is the entrance to Star Wars. There's quite a deep rut there now. So to get to that inside there is looking really challenging. So that is what I was doing last week. I was originally going there, the rut got too deep, so I ended up going there and just hitting the main line as hard as I could. That's your landing rut there. Main line looks good because it's still wet, so it's not boggy. So once you get to there, you're kind of safe almost. This mud here. I was about to say it's looking slippery, and it is. Oh. Oh my god. Here's like the gap bit. I like going to the rut down there. You can go to the rocks, it's a bit safer because that gets super boggy. But you've made it through that bit there, and you're pedaling out of Star Wars. There's a little drop at the end, but nothing too major. Just don't roll it because I don't think it's quite rollable. But go off that, and then you're out of this section. You're into the bottom. Right, we're speeding through the rest of this because I'm getting bitten and cooked. Bomb down here, hit this, little table, new section. If you can go through like the middle of those roots, it's all good. This is a root section. They're quite big, but the faster you go, the less you brake, the more grip you're gonna have. Down into the berm over there. This is out the berm. You're very near the bottom now. I'd like hop over this rock here because you got to carry speed because it's flat. Right on the edge where they are, so you can turn across. There's a little rock there. You can hop off and over the roots. That's just after the bit I said you can hop. Come, follow this, like you can see everyone's ridden it. Follow this wide line along, hop across the roots there. That's the gap over the roots, round. There's some roots you turn on over there. That's the root turn there. Carrot ride. You can gap like up onto there or just go straight. It's not too much of a difference. Probably like the best looking part of the track. This dirt is looking primo. I don't know if any of the real sloppy stuff might get brought down to it, but at the moment it's looking absolutely beautiful, super grippy. I've been going just around the outside there where you can see most people have. If you could get off of there and go across the inside, that would be quite a cool line. And then outside here I've been going just to, inside's a bit tight for me, just to carry some good speed. You can gap from there over that route or just go round it, but I'd watch out for it. Super boggy section. This is down to the stump gap there or along there. That ended up being the line, just following that rut the whole way down and just getting off the brakes. It's definitely muddy. That's a stump gap. You can go down there. I don't really know how I feel about that though. There's a little drop at the end. We've only landed on the right. And then the final double, which has been redone, which is super nice. Because that's where all the ruts were. So that's been like filled in a bit. So there's probably gonna get some more ruts there, I imagine. Best thing to do is just stay off the brakes and just lean back and pray as you come down to the final turn. Little double to enter the final turn. There's a high line up on there, which I'm still yet to try. That is quite rough, it's got quite a big bump. But there's a few different ways you could set up. You could also go there and up into it. Final berm, staying nice and high, down. And then the final two drops, best thing to do, pull, double drop, clear both of them. Sprint to the finish, and finally we're done with the track walk, thank God. Right, if you made it to the end, fair play, because I wouldn't watch that far myself. Now we're quickly going to get everyone's best oi oi to finish off the video. Go on, Ben. Oi oi! Carenza. Oi oi! And Jesse. Oi oi!